Thank you, Stacy. Well, 7 on your side salutes veterans and the countless men and women serving our country day in and day out. There's a lot that we can learn from those helping to protect the home of the free and the brave. And here with some key lessons from our military heroes is Eric Rittmeyer, a former Marine and author of The Emotional Marine. Eric, welcome to you, and thank you for your service.
Melanie, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Sure. Now, you say there are 4 life lessons that we can learn from our servicemen and women. Let's go through them now. And you say it all starts with unity.
It does. Unity is a big piece of this, and it's what's really missing in our nation. Veterans, we all raised our right hand. We swore to serve this country. Any veteran knows that we're all there for one common goal. And again, it's what's missing right now in our country, that core social fabric that brings it all together. Veterans know that we have each other's backs. That's critically important. It translates into civilian life as well.
Now, something we could all use a little more of, especially with the election now in the books, that would be respect.
That's lacking as well. You know, it's crazy right now. And the thing about veterans is we don't just have immense respect for each other. We have respect for everyone. It doesn't matter. The person at the grocery store, someone at the gas station. It's just giving the person standing next to us the love and compassion that we all want, and just the decent respect, and assuming that this person really does love us back. It's okay to love each other.
It definitely is, and it feels so good when somebody treats you with respect. You say, oh, that's so nice. So what's the next lesson we can learn from members of our military?
This one sounds a little bit like it is a very military thing, but as we put the mission first, and when you hear it, you think like, well, how would that translate in the civilian world? We're not all missions in civilian world, but it's not just about the mission, it's about goals as well. They put the goals first. They get laser focused on the mission. In the military, we have a mission to accomplish. It doesn't matter what stands in our way. We improvise, we adapt, we overcome. In civilian life, that means focusing on a goal, accomplishing that goal.
And your last point here is talking about the importance of teamwork, which we all need in our daily jobs.
Yeah, in the military, you get thrown into the mix here, Melanie. We don't care if you like the person next to you or not. You got to figure out a way to get along. It's what we're very good at. Again, we keep our eyes on the prize. We know what has to be done. We work through our differences. We learn how to get with the next person and work together instead of butting heads, not listening to each other, getting upset. We get thrown into the fire. We work together. That's a critical piece that we get in any branch of the military, not just the Marine Corps.
And so when you leave the military, do you find that these life lessons stay with you throughout your life?
Without a doubt, Melanie. You know, this is what you get with any veteran. You know, you're getting commitment, integrity, accountability, loyalty. It's the service before self. Just 7.3% of our nation are veterans, believe it or not. Just 0.4% are active duty. These are traits that stick with us to the day we die. You know, in the Marine Corps, we say you can take the Marine out of the Corps, but you can't take the Corps out of the Marine.
Love that motto. And what about employers? I mean, you know, do employers find value in these assets you just listed for us when it comes to hiring and also retaining their employees?
Oh, absolutely. And again, these are things that veterans get. You know, once we live that life, it doesn't just depart. So what it translates into in the business world is when we lead, it's top down. We lead by example. We don't expect anyone to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves. And all the traits I just talked about translate very well into any line of work. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, good life lessons, and thank you for detailing them for us. Eric Rittmeyer, he's a former Marine, and he's the author of The Emotional Marine. Thanks for joining us today, Eric.
Thank you for having me, Melanie.